What's up, guys? I figured I'd shoot a quick video. It's so beautiful outside. I was just listening to Rex Bear. He's funny, man. From Leak Project. He's amazing. If chances are, if you're on my channel, you've probably seen his channel. I'm guessing. He really inspired me too, because he's honest and he's not afraid to go down these paths, you know, and that's a beautiful thing, man. Like, that's where I don't have that's where the taste for knowledge that I don't like. With Joe Rogan, I can't resonate because he rides the fence too much for me personally, because like I feel like as a human being, to actually truly be alive and like to really truly be alive, you have to take a stand for something. Because I was just thinking, I let myself go into like these I go into like these deep meditative states while I'm listening to other people's podcasts and channels, and I let myself get into that sub state. I haven't really done a lot of research on it. I'm just kind of doing all this stuff naturally. I go into like this meditative state, like this beta state or something, and I'm able to tap into this understanding. I'm letting all these concepts and the ideas of everything float around, and then when I open my mind up, eventually I have these unbelievable epiphanies. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, you don't really look into things and understand them, and you just take them for face value. Like on this drive, I was thinking, you know, what is freedom? You know, all this control system stuff and everything going on. And I go, like, we're free and sovereign beings. We're always talking about these controllers and this stuff, and I'm like, what about the polarity situation, the as above, so below, inversion of the, you know, the existence of just like looking at everything in that from that polarity aspect. Freedom is prison, and prison is freedom. That's why I'm starting to see the fakeness in the really, it's fakeness. I'm starting to see how false everything really is. Like, it really is just a world of manipulation and lies, and it's just like this weird, fractalized, chaotic realm we live in, and we get this weird organization from all the chaos. And that's the world we're living in, guys, because it's like, I was thinking deep about it, and I'm like, man, like, if that's true, then there is only, this prison is, like, this prison and this freedom. But if polarity, if you look at it deeper and you say, okay, this polarity, like, that's what I'm wrapping my head around, is like that love is hate and hate is love, like how I can bring the two together. I'm looking for the point that brings the polarities together. This almost like a separation point, but I would consider it more of the coming together. I've heard that said a lot, the great coming together. So, what else? Yeah, this person's riding right up my ass, and it's gonna make me like slow down or something. God. Try not to cuss too, apologize. So, I'm just pondering on that real deep, and I'm like, man, like freedom is prison. Like, is that, oh, it's because you have to have, and I'm thinking about how I can think about it. I'm like, oh, that's the obedience and like the servitude to others, and like, you know, like, I'm not just, I know the stuff I was researching was true, right? At first, for the first couple years I'm researching, and I had a few epiphanies here and there, and I'm like, man, I really want to get it though. And that's what I prayed about. I prayed so hard. I was praying, and I was trying, I really want to get to that state of really understanding why. Like, this stuff is here, and you know, we get taught about God and all this stuff. Is it just like, you know, what's the point of doing that if you're not going to really do it? Like, are we using it as a control mechanism, like Santa Claus? Or is there something deeper? And how can we sit there and like do that? Like, how can we like have a Santa Claus and then be like, oh, that's not real, and then say, but there's a God? Well, maybe there is a Santa. I'm here to tell you there is a Santa. There's just not just one, you know. Every person that buys into that materialistic giving stuff, I don't know, they just disguise it so much as like this, you know, everything you could do to fold into that, and it's all just confusion and static. It's just that's why I never bought into that stuff, and I never felt it was right. But I was punished my whole life for the way I'm living, because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't see the value in getting an apartment, just working and pissing every penny away into an apartment. Or like, I know I want to live good and I want to have comfort and shelter and family, but I don't want to just have things and no, like the security is in having the money, like the wealth, not money. See, you know, there's a difference there. Anybody can have money and spend money, constantly saving up a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, and blowing them on little projects and stuff. But having wealth is, you know, when you get to that point to where you're like, money is making you money, and you're living off your money's money. Money has money. Money ends up generating its own entity of like generating. It's self-sufficient. It's almost like that's what the structure of like a company or corporate structure, or, you know, these rules and powers and principalities govern life, motion, action, and I was just, you know, really getting deep into the sciences, and I was always big on life sciences and stuff. It's beautiful, man. Like, just that's would be my fast. I mean, I love everything. I watched a movie last night that was so inspirational on Netflix, and it was about these guys that were these climbers. This one guy and his wife, and I mean, I don't want to spoil the story, man. You guys got to look it up on Netflix. It's like they're El Capitan or something. They're climbing it in some state park, but they're doing all these climbs that are like impossible. And this guy I saw, he was becoming part of the mountain. You know, he kept, I'm trying to suspend time and look outside of time and things when you're looking at the whole picture of things, because we live within this constraint of time, and it blocks your perspective. I mean, this guy, if you go watch this movie, you're gonna see he's the most sweet, innocent, young. These guys, they look so young, him and his wife. His wife was amazing. He did all this stuff with him. I mean, just all these people were just so above it all in here. What they were doing was so physical, but I'm talking climbing. They spent days and weeks and to ascend up straight cliffs. I mean, this guy was held captive. He had in the desert, almost killed. I mean, he had to fight for his life to escape. Just the will and intent and the power in this man's consciousness. He cut off his finger and had to train himself to learn to function better. He just learned to use it different and had what he had. I seen how he was reaching up over his fingers and using his thumb as like an extension of that finger when he was climbing. And just, you know, it was just so unbelievably fascinating. Because I've been trying to apply, this has been my only way to free myself from all the bondage and suffering I had gone through in my life. I was taught that there were problems. I was brought up into a world that they showed me was broken. And they expected me to just you don't, like it was nature taking its course. Once you teach a kid, here's life and it's broken, you've just broken the child. There has to remain that option of, listen, you're not broken. The world may be broken, but you're not. You can have anything you want. The world's not broken. There are broken people in this world. And there's a lot of them. The level of how broken there's a wide range. And I'm just trying to shine a light into this world and brighten it and wake some people up so they don't go through their whole lives. Because I saw all this stuff, and you can take it with a grain of salt. Oh, that's friggin' awesome entertainment. I saw all that, and I even got to a point in my life where I was like, yo, I don't even give a crap anymore, dude. I just want to numb the pain, go through the motions. I'm never going to have anything. I'm never, some lucky crazy shit. I could hit the lottery or something, who knows. Wouldn't that be great? But I'd probably end up dead even. It was better I didn't have, I didn't realize it's all up here then. It's all up here. I am so rich. It's beyond money. It's beyond money. I just want that for the people I love. I see my sister, she's paying for she's got a business business coach, Cammie Baker. She was on Celebrity Apprentice. My sister's paying her that she's coaching her. My sister's running a business, and my wife, she battles depression, and she just wants that pain to go away. The pain is everything that's broken. We want to fix it, and we want to have control. We don't realize the polarity. See, to relinquish your control is to really have full control. But to be balanced in the consciousness and mind, and be logical and not get hung up in the emotion. It's good to feel emotion and let that, because that you're harboring. It's because you're holding that negative energy, and it hurts because on the physical and the conscious, you want it to be okay, and it could be. And we don't realize how much of it is just letting that go. And realizing that by letting it go, you're in control, and the good will come. And because we're within time, that constrains us from the instant fix. There is no degradation in perfection and divinity It's just a constant flow of this beautiful power and energy and emotion. But it's not, it's like peace, not emotion. Emotion is the imbalance, and the spikes in the frequency, the wavelengths that you're in, and you have to calm the consciousness. I was so in pain and so in stress. I almost died. Thank God I'm not. I mean, I literally even had found out I was sick and I needed medication and treatment, or that I had was gonna die. It would have killed me if I just didn't over time. Who knows how long, but really you have to. I was in so much pain, guys, and I just want people to know, because I went through so much suffering, and I had to start holding myself accountable and taking responsibility, and then letting it go. Because we were always struggling for control, but we don't realize that by letting it go, you have to be able to calm the mind to not want to keep grasping onto the physical things. That's why you'll want to grasp onto chemical substances and things that can help control and give you instant results, Even if they're not good, they help control the chemical flow and frequency and balance of your energy and power and your flow through your body. That it can synthesize some emotion and feelings, and then you get the rush of the endorphins, and it gives you that simulated feeling of an emotion, and then it gives you the well-being and the euphoria and the well-being. It's all fake, though. It's all chemically induced. You can get that naturally off just doing this. This video is making me feel high. I'm euphoric. But I'm peaceful, and I'm just doing what I can to give back to the world. I've always loved this life. I love this world, but it's been a long battle to find balance, because I tend to be, and I am that type of person, like the guy in the Netflix movie climbing that El Capo. I mean, ridiculous, man. Life, he's part of the mountain. When you're looking at him climbing, I'm picturing time erased from the equation. He is the mountain. He's pounded himself. He's becoming one with the mountain. He is being with that mountain. Him and that other partner of his. I mean, it's just one love-making session with him, the mountain, and the world, and his soul, and his energy, and his will, and his intent. And he used it to get through separating even from his wife, and she was even there to support him. It's just, I guess I seen she had a child. Maybe they didn't have a child together, and that was the problem. But they still have had that love, We gotta be willing to realize reality. Everything is forever. There is no life or death there. We're just birthing new things with our will and intent, our energy, and it's just constant change. We need to embrace it, and we need to wake up a little more in this world. It's like the forgiving of the enemy. There's a lesson in all these. I see good lessons in the movies and stuff. They have these raging battles, or something like these infinity. It's like a lot of the hidden esoteric knowledge is in stuff like the Avengers, Infinity Wars. It's too funny. He had all the different rings representing stuff, the different stones, and the universe was like this crystal with the spark of life was inside, and it was just so real. That's really closest to reality that we live in, that you don't even realize, and they make it seem like it's woo-woo. it's referred to as woo-woo, but it's more real than our science sometimes. For our spiritual side, it may not be so woo-woo when it comes to the spirit. It's not physical. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Check out that Netflix movie. You'll really like it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's enthralling. Really, it's absolutely enthralling. Love you guys. I gotta end it because I don't have enough memory and I'm gonna start freezing up. I might do some more videos, so check back. I've been off for about a week. So holler at me and stay aware. It's consciousness overall. It's this first. So take care of the mind, body, and soul. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks. I'll see you next time.